Greetings to all. My name is Julius Jones, and today I'm presenting you with information in regards to NormatTec by Hyperice. So let's start off with what is NormatTec. So NormatTec was originally a medical company created by Dr. Laura Jacobs in 1998, who had a doctorate in engineering and was also a physician, and she used her two backgrounds of educations to create a device to meet the demand for non-invasive treatment for circulatory disorders. Since then, it has become a more popularized device in regards to pneumatic compression and recovery methods for athletes all across the globe. The three key techniques that make this device special and separate it from its competitors is the pulsing, the distal release, and the gradient techniques that are all used to maximize recovery. In regards to how it works, it uses those three techniques in order to reduce soreness, to help restore and help replenish and regenerate the tissues that the NormatTec device is being applied to. So we have the pulsing, we have the gradients, we have the distal release. Obviously, the pulsing is that massage type compression, or that squeezing compression that mimics the muscle pump of the legs, trying to move that fluid around within the legs. Then, of course, we have the gradient, which is moving that pressure from high pressures to low pressures. And the distal release, which allows certain compartments within the cuff to be released without affecting other compartments in the cuff. So it makes therapy or rehabilitation a little bit more customizable for each individual athlete. And here we're going to watch a quick or a short clip of a strength coach for the Boston Celtics, or excuse me, an athletic trainer for the Boston Celtics, who goes over a little bit more in depth about how the NormatTec device truly helps these athletes.
when will that individual need to, rest before fatigue sets in and deconditioning sets in. So a few years ago, we dedicated, an area, and then with the introduction of NormatTec, the ability of teams setting up, buying full for immersion. We can help set almost one area rather than create that only one of the first, if not the first, in the NBA to get a dedicated separate room to that. And the field is just going to expand and penetrate problems and different areas, whether it's with biomarkers, whether it's with biometrics, and we have to test their workloads and info. That's one aspect of it. And modalities that have to do are another aspect. So then the prevention of it, there's management of it, and benefits that play a drug to that abstinence at that particular time.
So as you can see, there are significant uses for this, not only for the athletes, but also for the athletic trainers or coaches themselves. Now in regards to pricing, there are a variety of packages that an individual can choose from, about 8 total packages, with the lowest starting at $995 and the most pricey being $23.95. So all in all, it's pretty expensive. It's relatively expensive. However, the usage of the device will quickly compensate for the price of the device itself. If we do the math, $995, a 30-minute leg massage is going to run you anywhere between $40 to $60, so $40 to $60. We send however many athletes, let's just say 10 athletes, out to get massages. That starts to add up really quickly. And then investing in one of these devices actually will save you that money in the long run. And of course, there are less expensive prices per unit for bulk orders. So say if you're ordering you're placing an order for 10 units or 12 units or 15 units, there is some sort of drop off in regards to price for that. So you can maintain a financial deal or a financial discount if you do order these devices in bulk. In regards to competitors, there aren't too many competitors that are of the same quality. The Daesung is probably the closest that we get in regards to quality, as the Daesung offers the leg modules, the arm modules, as well as the hip modules, much like the compression garments that we have. And the elevated legs are another competitor. However, the elevated legs, the Daesung, the Fit King, none of these have as many compartments within the units as what we're working with. As you can see, the Daesung only has 4 compartments per unit that are separated versus the 5 compartments units that we've been seeing. And then the elevated legs is just a single compartment unit for the entire leg, and then the Fit King is only a single compartment unit for the lower leg. So there are some competitors out there. There aren't many competitors that are of the same quality. However, these competitors do match out much better in regards to price. Now, my personal impressions. First off, from my experiences, I haven't used it personally, but from what I've heard, it does help reduce soreness. It does help reduce swelling. It does provide a refreshing feeling to your legs post-workout. especially if you engage in this activity or engage in this recovery method post-workout or post-running or post-exercise, any type of post-strenuous activity in which your legs were performing with a high intensity. They can be pretty expensive, but as I stated before, you'll make up for those expenses with usage. They are effective. As I said before, I have received personal accounts from individuals using the device that it is effective. It does have a positive effect on those athletes. It is efficient in the sense that it does save time in regards to not just the recovery, but the athletes themselves. Let's just say, for example, if it was some sort of active recovery, this could be replacing some sort of active recovery that would take up 30 minutes. Whereas if you can recover in this method for 30 minutes, you can lay there on a table. Maybe that's 30 minutes that you can go over a playbook. That's 30 minutes that you could go over a film. That's 30 minutes that you could be spending paying attention to something else while your body is still recovering. The ease of misuse. I believe that this device can be incorporated into programming as long as it's properly incorporated into programming. I believe it can be easy to misuse if you are misguided or if you're just simply unaware of how to use the device. Perhaps you could be causing more harm than good in the sense that maybe you're not necessarily exposing yourself to more injury, but you could be slowing down a healing process to an injury if you're not properly using the device. Me personally, I would incorporate this device into my training and into training athletes specifically, as well as training tactical athletes. I would definitely use this for tactical athletes as they do perform a lot of long distance movements, a lot of long distance running movements, in which case I could only imagine that they would benefit from this type of compression recovery. In regards to research that I've read, there have been several accounts validating, again, that this device does work, that there has been improved benefits, that there is a perceived benefit from the athlete in regards to using the device. So with that being said, I would personally recommend this device to other trainers and coaches, and I would personally use this device myself, not only just for me, but for the athletes that I train as well. Here are the references, additional references that I used in regards to looking up the information in regards to NormatTec. Feel free to read up on these. It's very good information here. Thank you guys for listening to me today, hearing me out, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.